They were checking out a little video between Naoya Inoue versus Stephen Fulton Jr. These are about to fight on July 25, which is next week. A week from today, they're going to have a big fight. And these two are one of the best fighters in their divisions. We have Naoya Inoue, who has been moving up the categories in terms of weight. You know, he's already conquered 3 divisions and being already undisputed at 118. But he's stepping up to 122 to fight one of the best at 122, which is Stephen Fulton, man. So who defeated Brandon Figueroa. Big battle of just a slaughter, just a slugfest. Because Brandon Figueroa is a goddamn Grim Reaper. So we're about to check this little film, and yeah, man, it's kind of like a tale of the tape between these two. So let's check it out, man. Check out the video or down in the comments below, the original, and yeah, you already know. Let's check it out, boys.
The men in the smaller weight classes never get the recognition they deserve, but everyone seems to be talking about this blockbuster we've got coming up. Naoya Inoue versus Stephen Fulton Jr. is tipped to be one of the fights of the year. July 25th, we can expect fireworks as these two warriors put it all on the line. Hello, fight fans, and welcome back to another Squared Circle TV video. Can Inoue go up in weight and continue to dominate? Or will Fulton defeat the top 3 pound-for-pound king? Without further ado, let's get into it. After becoming the undisputed bantamweight champion, Japanese star Inoue, one of the most fearsome punchers in the world of boxing, is now moving up a division to take on a fellow unbeaten fighter, America's Fulton. 10 years into his professional boxing career, Naoya Inoue has fought 24 times, and none of
Inoue, he's already a future Hall of Famer, man. His resume speaks for itself. His accomplishments speak for himself.
been able to be triumphant over him. In fact, he holds a staggering 88% knockout rate, stopping 21 of those 24 opponents. His toughest fight came against a future Hall of Famer in Nonito Donier on November 7th, 2019.
And this was a big fight back in 2019, their first fight. Oh, it was a good fight. Nonito ended up breaking the orbital bone of Naoya Inoue in the middle of the fight, and Naoya Inoue kept on going with a broken orbital bone through the fight.
A lot was on the line, as this was the final of the world.
Boom, right there is where Nonito broke Naoya Inoue's orbital bone, brother.
Boxing Super Series, but only one of them could be crowned king.
Look at that.
The World Boxing Super Series, but only one of them could be crowned king. From the
Right, exactly, right there is when he broke his orbital bone.
but only was on the line.
Go
as
check
this
him
was
back
the
again.
final of the World
Oh,
Boxing Super
right there.
Series, but only one of them could be crowned king. From the opening bell, the fight burst straight into life as both men exchanged heavy artillery, with neither initially being blown away by the other's power. Inoue was expected to smash through Donier.
Bro, Nonito Donaire, man, he's a future Hall of Famer as well. He's a living legend, brother. The fact that he was able to handle Naoya Inoue at such age just shows the amazing talent of Nonito.
He had most of his previous opponents. However, this did not come to pass in the early rounds, as Donier stood up to the 26-year-old's ruthless aggression. All in all, Inoue was able to weather the storm like the true warrior he is. It was
He was 26 right here.
especially in the final round.
Who's acquitted himself so brilliantly, but is this the end? Check left hook now, he's hurt Inoue. What a fight, honestly.
And it concluded with Inoue being crowned the unified champion. Some say Inoue could be a hype job, as he was in such a close fight, albeit with a future Hall of Famer, but with one that was on the way out of the sport. Others say he gained some valuable experience being in that type of scrap with such a guy like Nonito Donier. One thing's for sure, he'll need to show the same heart and determination if he's going to be successful against Fulton. The monster, Naoya Inoue, is considered one of the most feared fighters in the world of boxing today due to his unreal power, unique skill set, and body punching attacks. One thing that isn't discussed enough is Inoue's balance. His ability to never overextend himself, always keeping in a solid base when moving around the ring is truly astonishing. The Japanese star uses his incredible athleticism when he puts pressure on his opponents, mainly with his jab and combination punching to create openings for his well-known and signature left hook to the body.
Yep.
He's perfected the Soviet style.
Yep, that left hook to the body from Inoue is just deadly.
Bouncing in and out of range when closing in on his prey. This makes him less predictable and more likely to offset the rhythm of his opponent.
Come to me. I'm ready for the knockout right now. Let you go to the body.
Body, look at that. Oof.
After a year layoff, Fulton Jr. is coming into this fight with a perfect record of 21-0, 8 KOs. Cool Boy looks like he'll be the underdog in this fight, but is this due to his actual skills in the ring? Or is it down to Inoue being a more popular, well-known fighter? Either way, the Philadelphian won't care, as he has the utmost confidence in himself and his abilities in the ring. A win against a guy like Inoue puts him on another level in the boxing world. Not just gaining more money, fame, and status.
Fulton, he may not have the power, but he has so much skill, dog. He has so much skill, and his skill is what gets him through. Not only that, he has adversity. He could fight with you on the outside, and if he has to dog it out, Stephen Fulton will dog it out with you, man. Like as we saw with Brandon Figueroa. We already know he's like a Grim Reaper. That fool's a machine. He's a Terminator. He throws punches and punches and just doesn't stop throwing punches. He likes to smother his opponents and just punch, just relentlessly. And Cool Boy Steph Fulton managed to go through that, you know what I'm saying? And fight back, fight inside of the pocket, toe to toe. Go, bang if he has to. So that's what I like about Fulton, He has that side of him that. But we'll see if if he manages to do that during the fight. We'll see if he'll be able to handle. First of all, we'll see if Naoya Inoue will carry the power. And if he does, we'll be able to see how Stephen Fulton is able to absorb that power of Naoya Inoue.
But respect. The respect that all these warriors truly long for, and beating someone of Inoue's pedigree certainly gives him that. Scooter's most recent fight came against former world champion and Daniel Roman.
Tonight in his third world title appearance, protect yourself at all times.
What some pundits felt could be a fight of the year candidate turned into a lopsided contest after the third round. Fulton controlled the distance, blasted the jab, and used excellent footwork to frustrate Roman.
Catching Roman and jacking his head back with a...
Yeah, look at that. Beautiful boxing from Fulton.
Wanting to get a stoppage, Fulton started sitting on his punches in the later rounds, but couldn't put the resilient Roman away. Cool Boy's hand was raised by the final bell, winning a unanimous decision quite comfortably in the end, retaining his super bantamweight unified world championship status.
WBC and WBO 122-pound champion of the world, Cool Boy Stephen Fulton Jr.
Do you believe this is the victory that puts you in the top 10 pound for pound conversation?
I don't care what the list is. I've been top 10.
The power Inoue is bringing to the table is no secret. But if anyone will be able to navigate around the ring, frustrating him, picking smart spots to attack him, using his feet and excellent head and waist movement when exiting, his name is Stephen Fulton Jr. One of the tricks you will often see Fulton use is a foot pivot to get himself out of trouble, especially when the heat is on him. This takes a lot of skills and good timing. He will need this against the monster they call Inoue, as he has to be accurate and deadly at any moment. Scooter isn't just defensively sound. When it's time to step on the gas and take it to his opponent, he doesn't shy away from those opportunities. Previous foes on Cool Boy have seemingly got more and more
There we go.
frustrated as the rounds go on,
Look at that.
as they become mentally and physically drained trying to get their hands on him. This is when lapse and concentration begin to show, and Fulton will begin to pounce. He just isn't a slick boxer, but he can also stand in the pocket and go toe-to-toe like a true warrior, as he showed in the Brandon Figueroa fight. All in all, he seems to be a complete fighter, which makes for a brilliant bout. A lot of people have chimed in on how they believe this fight will play out, and it's safe to say that Inoue will be the A side and the overall favorite. But it would be completely foolish to count out Stephen Fulton Jr. This fight is as 50-50 as it gets in this great year of boxing. Some have tipped it to be the second greatest fight after Spence and Crawford. Will Fulton be cool enough to slay?
This has to be up there, man, with the fights. With Spence and Crawford and Canelo, and Charlo for undisputed versus undisputed.
The monster Inoue, or will Inoue prove too hot to handle for Cool Boy? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure: the boxing gods have answered our prayers in bringing us this fight. Well, fight
yeah, look at that.
That's another video in the books. It's been.
There we go, man. Stephen Fulton, Naoya Inoue, big fight, two beasts. I do think Naoya Inoue will take this fight. I do think he will be able to knock out Stephen Fulton, but it's gonna be in the later rounds, man. But there's a small chance that it could go to the scorecards, but it's gonna have it tough because the fight's going to be taking place in Japan. So Stephen Fulton has to have the perfect fight and dominate Naoya Inoue. If he doesn't, because I don't think he'll be able to knock out Naoya Inoue. So I do think that in order for Stephen Fulton to win, to beat Naoya Inoue, he has to completely school him. And it's going to be hard to school Naoya Inoue, man, because he's been around the block for a long time. He's experienced, and he's just a great fighter, man. It's gonna be hard for Stephen Fulton to school Naoya Inoue in his hometown. So I do think Naoya Inoue will take this fight. Either way, it could be a knockout or it could be via decision. Yeah, I just think Naoya Inoue, his power, I do think he'll carry on, and I do think he'll be able to catch Stephen Fulton and break him down slowly, slow him down with them body shots, because we already know Naoya Inoue is such a great with the body shots, with the hooks to the body. He has great accuracy, speed. Like I said, he is athletic when he needs to. Naoya Inoue is no slouch, man. That's why he's in the pound for pound list, man. He's been hanging in there for a while. So yeah, man. Thank you all for watching. Stephen Fulton, Naoya Inoue. It's going to be a banger. Thank you all for watching. Let me know, guys, in the comments down below. Who do you think is going to win this fight? I have Naoya Inoue. And yeah, man.